last few questions, and one of them is sent in by one of the viewers, Nabin, and he has asked, like, how does Klopp motivate his players to keep the hunger alive after they have basically won almost everything?
Yeah, it's difficult. It is. It's the biggest challenge, isn't it, for any club? I mean, football is so cyclical that there are so few examples of clubs that have been able to win consistently for more than, say, 5 years. Really, you look, even probably the greatest team I ever saw in my lifetime would be Pep Guardiola's Barcelona, and even they couldn't do it every single year. They were beaten to the title by Real Madrid. They went out to the Champions League against Mourinho's Inter, wasn't it? Who knocked them out of the Champions League. So it is difficult to do it. What I would say is, I think Liverpool have gone about it in exactly the right way. That there's not been any dramatic ups and downs. They haven't gone and splurged £200 million on 6 new signings and sort of like, we're going to do that. They've picked the signings the way they would pick them. They've tried to address what you might say would be the weaknesses in the squad. And I'd also say that you've seen in the last even month that they still have that fighting spirit. And if you think, really, you think Virgil van Dijk, the blow that was of losing him, and you think of the reaction since, Liverpool, really have weathered that storm pretty well. Now they've got another storm to weather with Trent and Gomez out, but I think there's a good mindset there, and it comes from the manager. I think it's him making sure that this isn't just a flash in the pan. It's not just a sort of Liverpool had a couple of good. He wants to leave something more meaningful, more lasting there, and yeah, I wouldn't back against them at all. I really wouldn't.